y'all, it's Lissa aka Banks and Glasses, and I'm back with another 30 days of sketches process video for you all. Today is going to be day 13, and the sketch is by Vicky. Thank you, Vicky, for this awesome sketch. These are the photos that I'll be using today. It's a photo of me and my mom, and we were out getting wine at this sort of like wine bar in downtown Broken Arrow. These are the papers that I'll be using, except you're going to magically see that dark purple paper turn into a light purple paper because after I shot this, I decided that purple was too dark. And I'm going to be using some embellishments from Pink Fresh Studio for today's layout. So you can see here, I have magically put down my papers, and I'm just noting to you guys that purple cardstock, I changed it out for a light purple because I thought that ended up matching a lot better. So I have decided to use the Oh Happy Day collection for this layout, which is from Carta. And it's not my most favorite collection. I think it's a lot of the same repeating elements. It's a lot of florals, which is great. I love florals, but I wanted to bring in some other elements to just kind of have some more differentiation. So I'm going to bring in some stuff from Pink Fresh Studio that I've received in Pink Fresh Studio mystery boxes before. So I'm grabbing my title from this set here, and it's going to be Think Happy, Be Happy. And this is where I kind of decide that I want to bring in a lot of purple elements to this page because that just reminded me of wine. So I am looking through the Oh Happy Day sticker sheet here, but I'm actually going to end up putting that to the side and just focusing on the ephemera that I can pull from this collection here. So for this layout, we had some embellishments. I think it was from like Spring Bouquet and Chrysanthemum. I think it's the Garden Bouquet. I think that may be the title. I'll definitely have that written out in my description, so not to worry that I cannot remember what this says exactly right now. But I decided to pull out a lot of the purple elements and bring that into the page. There is some purple in this background paper in the smaller flowers, so I really wanted to play that up. And this is what's going to end up being my little journaling piece, which is also bringing in some green, and is going to help me bring in some more green to this page. So I'm just finding any purple element that I can add in on here that would potentially go with the theme of this layout. So my main colors for this layout end up being purple, red, and green, which is kind of an unusual color combination. So there's a lot of florals in this collection as well, which I love, and a lot of them are more purple, so that's going to be fun to work into my page. There's a couple different journaling spots here. I really like this light purple frame as well, so I want to put that somewhere, potentially up there at the top, which will be where my title is going to go. So I really love Pink Fresh Studio. I think their collections are so unique. I'm very sad that they are no longer going to be doing scrapbooking collections, because I really like their collections. I feel like they're very versatile. They're usable for a bunch of different kinds of layouts. They're not usually themed, so they're really easy for me to work into my pages. I'm very glad that I do have a pretty good stash from the mystery boxes that I've received in the past. So I did go through and look at the Pink Fresh Studio website when they were kind of clearancing out all their collections to see if there's anything I just had to have. But I was good and I didn't get anything, so I may regret that later once their items become harder and harder to find. But I'm very happy with the collection I have right now. So again, I'm still just like finding any purple elements that I can to bring into this page. And now I'm kind of making some decisions about where I want my title to go, and it's going to end up kind of right against the photo of my mom there. And I'm going to end up tucking that frame kind of behind my title cluster. So I'm trying out this giant floral piece in a couple different spots, and I'm going to put it right up here at the top to build out my title cluster and just fill in that space above the photo of my mom. I really like how that turned out, and my title I will pop up with foam later off camera. This purple piece that's kind of an oval shape, I really love. It says enjoy today, and that's going to end up building out my cluster in the bottom corner next to my mom. And I did find this wine bottle ephemera piece from a different Pink Fresh collection, and I just had to get that on this page since we're drinking wine. So I am not much of a wino at all. I don't think I've even had a drink in maybe like 3 years since I was pregnant with my son and then breastfeeding. And I don't drink for a lot of different reasons. There's like medical reasons, personal reasons, lots of different reasons. So I hardly ever have a drink, but this happened to be a time when me and my mom, we went out to this place in our little main street in Broken Arrow. It's like a wine bar, and we each got just like a glass of wine. So I felt very fancy during this little outing. So I wanted to bring out the red from the floral painting that's behind the photo of my mom. And in my little cardigan that I'm wearing, there is some purple. So I thought it was okay to really play up that purple. And you can see all the different kinds of wines they have behind me. This place, it's like a local winery, so they make their own wine. I have zero knowledge about wine, you guys. I think I got like a rosé. I don't even know. So I'm just starting to decide where I'm putting my final cluster here at the bottom, where I want this journaling spot to go. I am deciding that some of the purples don't work as well with this page. Some of the kind of mid-tone purples that you see here, like this label piece, does not end up on my page because it's just not the right purple. Later on in the still shot at the end, you're going to notice that this blue gingham paper is not there, and that is because once I got all the way done with this whole layout and looked at everything, I realized I did not bring in any other blue to this layout, and it just looked weird. It was just like sticking out like a sore thumb. So I ended up taking that off. So as you're watching me put together this layout, you can just go ahead and ignore that blue gingham paper because it's not going to be on my layout at the very, very end. So now I'm moving over my journaling piece just to fill in this weird gap a little bit better. I am going to put a cluster up here at the top where they have a little banner. So I'm just going to have that little sort of label bit that says, I think it says this is everything, I think is what it says. I don't have the layout in front of me right now, so I'm trying to read it on my tiny screen as I'm voiceovering this. I think it says this is everything. And I have some puffy stickers here that I want to take a look at as well. I'm trying to work in maybe some of these other smaller floral bits, but then I think it ends up just being too much or like just not the right kind of purple. So they don't make it on my layout. They will go somewhere else. I think there's enough florals on this page with my giant floral background and that giant floral next to my title. So those aren't going to be on my page. They'll just be some smaller floral elements in the smaller little ephemera pieces. So I am going to add in these little tiny words, kind of filling in that gap next to my journaling spot. And the bottom of my photo of me is just the table, so that's fine to like cover up that little corner. So those read love and shine. And then I find a purple puffy heart that I'd like to put on here, so I just add it into this little cluster I'm starting at the top. And then I find another purple puffy that says memories, I believe, and that's gonna end up in that little word cluster. I like to do, if I'm doing tiny words, like groups of 3 or 5, just having that kind of rule of thirds, odd number, just to make it more interesting. I'm seeing if there's any other things I want to add in from this puffy sticker sheet, which I really like, because it does have the colors that I'm using right now. So I am going to grab out this piece that says together with some more florals and have that build out a little bit more in that bottom cluster. That's really my main cluster. So that's going to end up next to the photo of my mom, kind of tucked under that bit that says enjoy today. And I like that it's bringing in some white to this layout because there's a lot going on here and not a lot of white to kind of break up all this color and pattern. This is also where I decide, okay, I'm going to bring in some more green to my layout with this puffy sticker that says, what does it say? I think it says it's a something day. I can't see it. It's a good day. I think that's what it says. And then I get to bring in this other sticker that's green that says smile and kind of put some more elements, some little circly bits up here near my title and kind of going around this frame piece that I decided to add in. So I add in one of them there. And then I'm just going to go back over to these circles here, which are kind of like flare in a way, except they're, you know, just flat kind of cardstock circles, but they kind of act like flare. And this has a lot of green in it, but it's from a different collection, so not all of it goes exactly. I originally pulled this out because I liked the relax sticker, but it ended up being too orange to go on my page for what I was going for. So I end up pulling out one of these little fake flares that has some more florals on it, but it has some white, which I think is a good little resting spot for your eye, just to have a little break of some color. And then I need one more because I like to have 3 of the same element. So I decided to grab out this pink one that says happy to bring in a little more pink to this layout because there is a lot of pink in the background paper. And that is really what I end up with on this page. And here's the still shot. Thanks for watching. Bye.